Hey small group leaders, today we're going to talk about serving communion to your small group. Communion, which is also called the Lord's Supper, has deep roots in our Christian faith. As you recall, Jesus initiated the Last Supper when he was with his disciples the night before he was crucified. They were together in the upper room, much like you are together when you are gathered for small group. He took bread, broke it, and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." Then he took the cup, saying, "Drink of it, all of you, for this is my blood of the new covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." So the purpose of communion is to remember and reflect on Jesus' sacrifice for us. It is a time of gratitude, humility, and a renewal of our faith. It causes us to remember who God is and what he has done. You can read more about the Lord's Supper in 1 Corinthians 11, Luke 22, and Matthew 26. You may be wondering who can take communion. At Fairhaven, we welcome anyone who has a personal relationship with Jesus Christ to partake in communion. So now let's talk practically about how to serve communion in your small group. First, take a moment and gather the necessary elements. If you don't have prepackaged elements, you can use bread or crackers to symbolize Jesus' body, and wine or grape juice to symbolize his blood. Explain the significance of communion to your group, reminding them of Jesus' sacrifice that paid the price for our sins. Next, you'll want to take a moment to pray, thanking God for his love and grace. As you pass the communion elements, encourage each person to take a moment of silence to reflect on their relationship with God and to confess any sins or struggles they may be dealing with. A great way to set the stage for this is by playing some quiet worship music. Playing a song or two will give ample time for quiet reflection and confession. For those in your group who may not know Jesus, please encourage them to simply let the elements pass by and observe the group. It is important that you explain what you are doing and convey a message that there's no shame in not taking communion. Affirm them and let them know you are glad they are part of your group. After the reflection time, take the bread and hold it up and say, "On the night he was betrayed, Jesus said, 'Take, eat, this is my body.' Then take the juice, hold it up and say, 'This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for you. Let's drink together.'" Finally, close the time with a prayer of thanksgiving, asking God to continue to work in our lives and strengthen our faith. And that's it. Serving communion in your small group is one way you can worship God together. It is a meaningful and intimate experience to share with one another. If you have any questions, email us at smallgroups@fairhaven.church.